everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review of Paperman Adventure delivered on Xbox. Now this released on the 21st of December 2023. It's developed by Secret Item Games and it's published by Mindscape, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this video review. Now this is a sort of adventure platforming game, very much reminiscent to like old school platforming games where you'd like have that little mascot you'd run around, like your Spyros, your Crash Bandicoots, stuff like that. And in this game you play as a host of basically delivery men who are all based on like paper and mail and stuff like that, and you work at a post office, Paperman's post office, and they've made 1 million deliveries. And to celebrate this achievement, the post office has made golden letters to send to their most loyal customers in a sort of celebration to be like, thank you very much. Unfortunately, a dragon is seeing this on the telly and he's like, nah, I'm a dragon, I like gold, I want those letters. And he basically steals all the mail, including the golden letters, and runs off. And it's up to Paperman and his team to get them back. Now, one thing I did like about this game is there's 4 different characters to play as. Each of them have unique abilities. So like Paperman, he throws letters as projectiles and he can teleport across short distances. There's one called Express who can like sprint across like falling planks and stuff like that. There's one called Scrolly who sort of glides and floats, and then there's one called Carl, which made me chuckle, who like can pick up and move heavy boxes and stuff like that. Now there's 3 different worlds to play through to find these missing letters. There's like a tropical island one where you play through and you sort of get to grips with all the mechanics of the game and stuff like that. Then there's a desert one with like pyramids and stuff like that. And then the last one is Winding Peak. Now, these have all sorts of enemies to defeat, there's puzzles to complete, all sorts of unique sort of situations and like mini games and stuff like that. And you have to use all of the characters' abilities to basically get all of the collectibles, find all like the feathers, the boxes, the letters and stuff like that. And you can switch between them at post boxes, which are sort of dotted around the worlds. Now these are also used as save points, so if you sort of die, you fall into lava, you drown, stuff like that, you will respawn back at the last post box you visited. Now, my only complaint is having to go back and forth to get to these post boxes to change your character. I feel like it would have been easier to do it on the fly. I get why you have to visit the post box to sort of make it as your like auto save point, but I feel like once you visited, you should be able to flick on the fly and also click on the post boxes when you're there to change characters. Now, this game does feature local and sort of up to 4-player split screen co-op, which is cool. Now on Xbox Series X and S you can have up to 4 players, but on Xbox One you can have up to 2. And this sort of negates the issue I have with the post boxes. So if you're playing it with friends, it's not as big an issue, but obviously if you're playing it alone, then it just becomes a little frustrating. And I do like that they have added multiplayer into this. Most like classic old school platformers that you'd play like on the PS2 and sort of early like Xbox 360 generation and stuff like that, they never really had multiplayer. It was always just single player. So having that multiplayer aspect is a nice touch. Now, there's lots of sort of things to find in these games as well, and you can buy new costumes for all of the different characters by collecting letters as well. Now, the game is pretty fun. Like I say, it looks nice, it plays decently enough. My biggest concern with the game is the camera angles at times make it really difficult on some of the platforming sections to sort of land where you want to land and do what you want to do correctly and stuff like that. It's not the end of the world, but when there's platforming sections where you really have to, like, you'll spend your time, effort getting up multiple platforms to then like have to glide over to another place, only for the camera to like be facing off, and then you miss and fall and you have to do it all again. It can get frustrating. And you can see on the video footage how it's a little bit sort of twitchy in how it plays. But other than that, in terms of like gameplay, it's pretty solid. It has all the things you've come to know and love from like classic platforming games, plus adding in the like multiple like different characters with their own abilities. I think that's a nice little touch. Now on Xbox, it's priced at £16.99, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's also available on other platforms, including PC. It's a cool little game. I'd love to see it maybe get like either a sequel or a bit of like TLC and love and attention to just sort of fix the camera niggles and stuff like that, because like it's a solid base that could easily be built on in future iterations. But anyway, guys, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let us know down in the comments, what do you think of this game? Is it a platform you'd like to try? And have you played it? Let us know what you think of it. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.